Well, I had high hopes for the summer transfer window, but unfortunately, the board could only afford to give us 4 million to spend this summer. And it's reasonable considering our overall balance, as we went from having almost 40 million in August to minus 11 million at the end of the season. So we're either gonna try and keep this squad together or make a big sale. Hello there folks, welcome back to Valencia on FM24. Last episode I said I'll be back with the last two games of the season. It wasn't necessary because we already secured our second place once we won away at Atletico Madrid. But I did wanted to show you guys the last game of the season. It's going to be away at Granada. But before that, let's see some results. We've lost away at Almeria 2-0. We won away at Cadiz 3-0. Fran Perez an own goal and Jesus Rodriguez, the 18-year-old inside forward, scoring his first goal for the club. A 3-1 victory home against Villarreal, Jesus Rodriguez scoring again, Hugo Duro and Mukoko. A 2-1 victory away at Atletico Madrid. We were really lucky to win this game. Hugo Duro with a brace, both goals came from penalties. And a 1-1 draw home against Real Sociedad, Fran Perez scoring for us. Like I said, today we're only gonna play the last game of the season away at Granada, and then we're gonna get to the season review. So I'm gonna treat this game as a friendly, and you guys will get to see some of the players that didn't really play too much this season. So we're gonna go with Rivero, Vasquez, Gasiorovski, Mosquera, Correa, Pepelu, Guerra, Almeida, Jesus Rodriguez, Fran Perez, and Alberto Maria up front. Jose Gaya and Martin Tejon are out injured. Even though this is kind of a friendly game, I do want to finish the season with a win. For our fans, of course. Granada have nothing to fight for. They survived a relegation. They were in a relegation battle for a long time. The first highlight after 7.5 minutes with Granada in attack. A good ball there. And we're 1-0 down after 8 minutes. I'm not impressed, boys. Come on. Show me something else. Here's Vasquez with a throw-in. Vasquez didn't really impress me. I might look to replace him with a better backup and loan him out for a season. Fran Perez, 1-1. Come on. Or maybe not. Let's see what VAR has to say about it. Goal stands. It's 1-1. Nicely done. A good assist here from Pepelu. Nice shot from Perez. 10 more minutes from this first half. We got a corner from Perez. Come on, we've managed to turn it around. Randall Correa with his third goal of the season. Well, it's halftime. We controlled this first half. Look at the possession, the shots, the XG. Yeah, we're in control. We deserve to be up front. I'm happy. Keep going, boys. Free kick for Granada. Away, please. Offside. It has to be offside. The goal stands. Okay. Let's see it again. Yeah. He was not offside. We keep going, boys. Come on. Well, at least we have ourselves a spectacular game. It's 4 goals already and 35 minutes remaining from regular time. Mosquera to Mari. Randall Correa to Mosquera. Pepelu, Javi Guerra, good ball to Jesus Rodriguez. Rodriguez, come on, kid. His 5th goal of the season and only his 3rd for us. So he did score 2 goals in the first half of the season. I don't remember from which team we bought him. Was it Granada? I don't know. I'm not sure. I forgot. What's important is he scored. Yes, Vasquez is on a 6.3 now. Like I said, the guy didn't really impress me. However, I am happy with how Gasiorovski and Mosquera developed this season. Let's ignore this. Here's a Mosquera now with a free kick to Gasiorovski. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but I like saying it that way. Javi Guerra to Alberto Mari. Pepelu. Gasiorovski now to Mosquera. Can we score another one? Vasquez now is on a 6.2. Gasiorovski can play as a left back. Gasiorovski now. Here's Pepelu. Now Mari, Andre Almeida. Pepelu again. Randall Correa. Randall Correa gets past his opponent, turns around, Almeida, from Perez to Javi Guerra, and it's 4-2. Nicely done, boys. Javi Guerra, our best player this season. He's wanted by Real Madrid, if I'm not mistaken, or at least he was at some point. Yes, we do have some wanted players, including Hugo Duro, Fran Perez, Gasiorovski is wanted. So is Vasquez, even though he's not doing too well. Yes, I'm gonna sub off Vasquez with Oscar. Switch him with Gasiorovski. Vidal is gonna come in for Correa, his last few minutes for the club. And I'm gonna bring in Mukoko for Alberto Mari. I'm gonna keep Hugo Duro on the bench. 20 shots, 7 on target, a 66% possession, an XG of almost 3, a 4-2 victory in the last game of the season, our best performer, Fran Perez. Time for our first season review. Let's get to the new arrivals. I don't see the signing of the season. We don't get to see it? Why not? Well, Jesus Rodriguez gotta be, he's 19 now. From Real Betis, okay, I forgot from which team we bought him. It was from Real Betis. He had a fine season for us, just 5 starting appearances, and he got himself 3 goals and 2 assists. Senghor Salim, I didn't bought these guys. And Yusuf Mukoko got a C+, Nacho Vidal a B+. Yes, we needed the backup. Season results. The supporters are joyous that the team have qualified for the Champions League. Yes. And probably the board as well. We got an A-, and for the cup we got a C. The 5th round is the quarterfinals, right? Yeah. I am disappointed as well because it was a home game. We should have won against Atletico de Madrid. Moments to remember: the biggest win, a 5-0 victory against Rayo Vallecano. Match to remember: 1-0 away at Barcelona. Yes, I believe it was the match to remember. And let's see the goal of the season scored by Guerra against Alaves. He scored twice in this game. This was the second goal. Wow, what a beautiful goal. What a beautiful goal from Javi Guerra. Goal of the season indeed. Finances, well, we still have a continental reputation despite having a poor season in real life last season. Our annual revenue, well, we have nothing to compare to for now. We have some decent money. Broadcast revenue 23 million, okay. 4 million in merchandise sales, and we sold around 21,000 shirts. Javi Guerra, Gaia, Hugo Duro, Almeida and Mamardashvili selling particularly well. Let's see our first 11. Mamardashvili, Gaia, Senghor, Diakabi, Randall Correa, Guillamon, Almeida, Guerra, Fran Perez, Diogo Lopez and Duro. That seems about right. Let's see some awards. Well, I've won Manager of the Month twice this season, in September and February, and the Manager of the Year. Club awards for our players. Javi Guerra won a few. He won Fans Player of the Season, Young Player of the Season, Goal of the Season, Most Assists with 12, okay, and the highest average rating 7.3. We have Hugo Duro, our top goal scorer, with 17 goals. That's not bad. Most Player of the Match awards, Fran Perez with 7, and most passes completed per 90 minutes, Senghor with 80. Record breakers, most assists 12 by Javi Guerra, most player of the match, Fran Perez with 7. Worst discipline, Hugo Guillamon, the defensive midfielder, got himself 11 yellow cards and 1 red card. Competition awards, only one for Javi Guerra. He won the Spanish League Player of the Year. And we play in La Liga, where we have all these superstars at Real Madrid, Barcelona, or even Atletico Madrid. Good for you, Javi Guerra. History in the making? Well, not exactly. We haven't won anything. However, we did have a great season. We finished second, runners-up to Real Madrid. That's pretty impressive considering we were predicted to finish 9th. Before we take a look at some player stats, let's see the final league table. So Real Madrid are champions, 7 points ahead of us. We finished second and we qualified to the Champions League. alongside Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Real Sociedad and Getafe to the Europa League, with Athletic Bilbao qualifying for the Conference League. Sevilla finished 11th. Cadiz, Girona and Mallorca got relegated. We all know that in real life Girona are like top of the league or second. That's an impressive season for them. That's what I call a good underdogs story. The Copa del Rey was won by Barcelona 4-2 in the final against Atletico de Madrid, but what I do want to see is the second division. Levante and Espanyol got promoted. These guys are going to be playing a playoff. I don't really care about that. Now let's see some player stats. Let's sort by appearances. 48 appearances for Javi Guerra, 47 for Georgie, our goalkeeper. Hugo Duro played a lot, so did Randall Correa, Jose Gaya. You can actually tell that I was pretty loyal to a first 11. On the other hand, we have Hugo Gonzalez, who's probably going to leave either on loan or I'm gonna sell him. Only 5 appearances as a sub. Rodrigo Farafona was just here as an emergency backup. Munoz might leave. Martin Tejon, unfortunately he got injured. He played all right when he played. I kind of like this young midfielder. Nacho Vidal was here as a backup. Jesus Rodriguez, I was impressed with him. Now Gasiorovski didn't really play that well, but I'm happy with him. I'm happy how he's developing. Alberto Mari, 22, just 5 starting appearances, 11 as a sub. Cristian Rivero got himself 6 appearances. Jesus Vasquez, I believe he had plenty of chances to impress me. He did not. He's 21, not that great. Sergi Canos, Amalah, and so on. Yeah, let's see the goal scorers. Top goal scorer Hugo Duro with 17, Guerra scored 11, so did Almeida. Perez with 9 goals, Lopez only 6 as an inside forward. Mukoko got 4, Jesus Rodriguez 3, just as Correa, Gaya and Diakabi. Assist-wise, we have Guerra with 12, 10 assists for Perez and Gaya. Diogo Lopez and Pepelu got 5, 4 assists for Almeida and Guillamon. Randall Correa only 3. Just like Duro and Sergi Canos and so on. So what's next for this squad? Well, like I said, we either try and keep this squad together or make a big sale. I don't want to lose Javi Guerras, of course. He's wanted by Newcastle now. I know Real Madrid wanted him at some point. Almeida is wanted by Real Sociedad. That's not gonna happen. Fran Perez by Espanyol, okay. This guy, we don't care about him. Hugo Duro is wanted by Al Ahly. I don't know. We either make a big sale, like I promised Jose Gaya I'm gonna let him go for 90 million. If somebody comes up with that amount of money, I'll be forced to accept, even though I really want to keep the guy here. Diakabi for 40 million, wanted by a bunch of teams. Anyway, before I found out that we are only gonna get 4 million to spend this summer, I was planning to have a transfer special episode, but with only 4 million, that's not gonna happen. I'll probably just come back in September after the transfer window, unless we have a big sale. Then I'm gonna start spending some money and improve this team. If we go to our squad planner and we look at our squad depth, yes, I removed some of the players here. I'm gonna remove Gasiorovski as well from this place. I'm just gonna show you guys the players that I used this season, not the fringe players or emergency backups. So we have 2 goalkeepers. I'm happy with them. We need a backup here to Randall Correa. I'm happy having 4 center backs. We have Jose Gaya and Vasquez on the left side, and if we find ourselves in a pickle, we can use Gasiorovski or Oscar on the left side. As defensive midfielders, we have Guillamon and Pepelu. I'm happy with that. As advanced playmakers, we have Guerra. Almeida can play there. I don't know who this guy is. Jesus Rodriguez can also play there, and we have Tejon. Let's not forget that. And as the central midfielder on attack, Javi Guerra can also do a job there, but I'm planning to use Almeida. This guy is a player out on loan. I'll show you guys those players as well. And we also have that loan player that's going to leave, so we probably need another player here. I might keep this guy that's out on loan. On the right side, I'm keeping Fran Perez. Sergi Canos might leave, and I'll try to loan Mukoko for another year. Marc Jurado is a young player that I actually used in the cup this season. He's not bad at all. On the left side, Jose Gaya can play as an inside forward there, but you know, we have Diogo Lopez, who's not that great, so we might need to look for a better player than him. And we have the young Jesus Rodriguez. In attack, Hugo Duro, Alberto Mari, and that's about it. And probably Mukoko if I can loan him for another season. So our top priority should be a backup to Randall Correa, a better player than Diogo Lopez, and maybe a better player than Hugo Duro up front. Now let me show you guys the loan players we have. Well, this guy, Kyoba something, on loan to Estoril in Portugal, right? Yes. He had 41 appearances, only assisted 2 and scored 1 goal from midfield. He doesn't look too bad, 22. Do they have an option to buy him? No, they don't. Has a release clause of 80 million. We're not gonna get that money for him. Can play an advanced playmaker, so maybe I'll keep this guy around as backup to Almeida. Anybody else? We have this guy away at Sassuolo. Not good enough. 29. They do have an option to buy him for 6 million. I don't think that's going to happen. Anybody else? This guy, Eray Comer to Nantes, 26-year-old Swiss central defender. Not good enough. I'm gonna move him on. 3 million optional future fee. I don't think they're going to pay it. Anyway, like I said, the next episode I'll probably be back next season in September. Or if we make a big sale, I'll start recording and we'll have ourselves a transfer special episode. Until then, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, leave me a comment. I'll see you guys for the next one.